Hi guys, I'm Ashley Williams, Legacy Farms Coffee. I am here in the roastery in Mountain Ridge, Kansas. The picture in the background is from Cerro Bueno, Honduras, where we grow coffee. Here in Mountain Ridge, Kansas, once the coffee is grown and shipped, uh, we roast it here and ship it out online for the most part. Some green, some roasted. Back in '98, I went on a mission trip. I hated it, and then by the end of the week, I loved it. I went back a couple more times. I started doing on my own mission trips. Went almost every year, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 years. There was things like weddings, funerals got in the way of a couple of trips. But for the most part, I went pretty consistently through 2010. And in 2010 is when I accidentally bought my first coffee farm. If you go to our website, legacyfarmscoffee.com, and look under Accidental Farmer, it'll explain a story of how I accidentally bought a coffee farm. Then in 2014, I bought a bigger coffee farm and moved my family to Honduras. And so it's all explained under the Accidental Coffee Farmer. But in the background, you've got Pedro, Santiago, Bajidio, Juan Carlos. I can't see the guys directly behind my head, but there's quite a few guys that work for us on the farm. And these guys, we ship their coffee back, and we have buyers that, for the most part, buy all of their coffee. We sell some of it here roasted, but for the most part, I like to stay out of that part. I like to sell their coffee directly to a coffee producer or coffee roaster, and then let them take that over. But I just wanted to do something real quick and tell you guys we're going to be doing a weekly podcast. Hopefully you guys will share this and let other roasters know, other coffee drinkers know. It's going to be a live podcast. I think we'd have like 20, 40 people on there asking questions. We're going to have somebody on there fielding the questions so that I can try hopefully get them all answered during the podcast. I don't think there's a limit on how long we can do it. I love to talk. So as long as you guys are asking questions, we'll keep answering them. You can email me at legacyfarmscoffee@hotmail.com. Again, my name is Ashley Williams. I have a coffee farm in Honduras, and I have a coffee roastery in Mountain Ridge, Kansas. You can Google us and look us up on Facebook at Legacy Farms Coffee, Instagram at Legacy Farms Coffee 2010, YouTube at Legacy Farms Coffee. But iTunes, Google, all those different things will get you to our podcast, which is called Legacy Farms Coffee Podcast. Please tune in, share with people. If you've got a coffee lover in the family, shoot them to us, because tonight we're putting up the podcast. It's about 30 minutes, called A Bean's Life. And we track the coffee bean from the day we decide to make it into a coffee seed all the way to the time we roast it and sell it to you roasted. Thanks for giving us your time. Let us know if you have any questions. I would be glad to do a podcast on any questions that you have. And so look us up. Thanks a lot.